there, welcome back. Episode 2 of my YouTube series, What Do You Want to Know? Thank you for joining me. My name's Trysette, if you haven't met me before. Thank you for your questions. They've been flooding in this week. And this week and every week coming, I'm going to draw a name out of my crystal chalice here. Those who have asked a question. And the lucky winner will receive a free download of one of my albums, your choice. So you can let me know which one you'd like to receive. Okay, first question is from Pam, Rochester, New York. Do you like turtles? Yes. Thank you for your question, Pam. I love it. Robert from Australia, New South Wales, Australia. Which musical artists influenced you? Great question. I love that. Carole King, James Taylor, Lionel Richie, Elton John were my major influences as a teenager, and especially Carole King because she was a female piano player. So I drew a lot of inspiration from them. I used to listen to the Eagles. I loved the Eagles. And Phil Collins, so many. But those ones were the major influences on my music. And this is from my little nephew Nixon. What does it feel like to be a star of singing? That's gorgeous, honey. It feels awesome. And it feels awesome to be your star of singing. Thank you for asking. This is from Claudette in South Africa. I love this. I love that the questions are coming from all over the world. Claudie is her nickname. Will you be going back to the States? Yes, I will. Looking at later 2016. The time is flying, so that's coming fast. And will you ever visit South Africa? Well, that's likely since my sister lives in Uganda, and I have been to Uganda. I haven't been to South Africa, but that's certainly on the bucket list, and I would love to meet you in person, Claudie. That would be great. Thank you for your questions. This next one's from Adele in Sonora, California, I think that is. When was it that you decided that music was going to be a career and not a hobby? And was there an epiphany, or was it a gradual progression of events? Interesting question. It was, I think I always knew that one day I would make music a career. But it's funny, I wrote my first song at 19 and I was in a band and they said, are you going to record that? Are you going to record that? And I said, oh no, one day I will, because deep down at that time I knew I just wasn't ready to embark on a music career. And I actually did a lot of travelling around the world in my early 20s, and it wasn't until I was 28 that I went to university to study music seriously, and that's when I decided now it's time to take this on. So yeah, I guess it wasn't really an epiphany because I always knew I'd do it, but it was a certain time where I decided, okay, it's time to start this now. And from there it's been a gradual progression of events, of course. That's great. Thanks, Adele. And Steve from California. Steve's actually my producer. I love this, that he's asking me questions. We've spent many hours in the studio together. But, you don't talk about this stuff. You just get on with the job at hand, don't you? When writing, do you find more inspiration for songs from heartache or joy? Heartache is certainly a motivator, because you need to pull yourself out of your grief somehow, and being creative is a great way to do that. It gets you through those times a lot quicker, I think, or I don't know, it just helps you through. But when I'm more joyful, I have to make the effort to write a song, because if you're happy, you're kind of out doing things, partying with your friends and whatever, and you can get really distracted and not feel like writing a song. So I have written songs out of joy. Moonlight Kisses is a joyful song. The Right Thing, From Here On In, both of those songs. That was a little while ago. That's saying something. Okay, I'm joyful now. I'm going to sit down and write a song. Thank you, everybody. Here's the crystal chalice for the draw. Good luck. Good luck. They're all in there, see? Okay. Drawing one name. Oops, sorry about that. Oops, dropping it all over the place. Of course, it's my little nephew. Well, he gets whatever he wants, so I'm going to draw another one. Okay. And DL. Now, DL is actually my sister. She gets whatever she wants, so I'm going to draw another one. I couldn't not put them in there, could I? Ah, Claudie. Claudie, you get to choose. And I love that because you actually said to me when you wrote your questions, you said, I'd really love to win one of your album downloads. So I'm very excited for you. Okay, thanks for joining me again. See you next week. Keep the questions coming. Put them in the comments box below or Facebook or email me, Trysette@trysette.com. Love you all heaps. Bye.